Sometimes when people tell you wait and see, it's usually because there's something good coming, right? With Bray Wyatt, not a possibility. Here we are. Welcome back, everybody. Stocked Up Wrestling. You already knowing it's me, Jaryn DSB. This is the Business Decision. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends because we fresh off the Royal Rumble, and I got a couple takeaways. So put the cursor in the comment section. Let me know what you think. We're going to start off with the Men's Royal Rumble and get right down to it. Last week I told y'all what was coming. The WWE told y'all what was coming, and we got it. It came. The climax. Cody Rhodes is now the #1 contender. I'm not even sure if they're going to split the belts. That probably doesn't even matter. Him and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania is what we're getting. I'm interested to see how they're going to build this now with the whole thing they got going on with Sammy and KO. That we knew was going to play along. That's something I've also been speaking towards. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, just like this. Where there's one, there's the other. And if you see one without the other's probably not too far behind. So I'm interested to see where they go from here with the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns storyline. And now we had I'm getting ahead of myself. You see how excited I'm getting? I'm getting ahead of myself. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania is coming. I watched the whole Men's Rumble, but honestly, I didn't care. I was looking for Cody the whole time. When he didn't come out at 28, I was like, oh no, are they not going to bring him out? He came out at 30, won it at 30. Logan Paul was in it. I thought Logan Paul was going to win. He eliminated Seth. Might be getting Seth versus Logan at WrestleMania. That could be a thing as well. Coming out of this Rumble, we got a lot of storylines going forward, which is going to make for some good wrestling going forward in 2023. Cody Rhodes, your 2023 Men's Royal Rumble winner. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Who was next? How do you follow Cody Rhodes winning the Men's Royal Rumble? How do you follow essentially the announcement of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? How do you follow that? Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a Mountain Dew pitch black match. Whatever a Mountain Dew pitch black match is. Here at Stocked Up Wrestling, we try to be objective because objectivity essentially brings understanding to us here in the commonwealth that is Stocked Up Wrestling. Bray Wyatt, what the hell was that match? That honestly should have been the first match. Got it in, got it out. I feel so bad for LA Knight. I feel so bad for LA Knight. He deserves so much better than this. He should be in the Rumble, essentially working towards a top spot. That should be his next step. So we go through the match. It's obviously, like I said, a pitch black match, so it's dark in the arena. They got the neon lighting around the ring. It looked pretty interesting. I'll put it like that. It looked very interesting. It got old very fast, if you ask me. The match ended pretty quickly. LA Knight barely got in any offense. Tried to pick up a kendo stick, hit Bray Wyatt. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. It was over. Match was probably had to be about 5 to 7 minutes, 8 minutes. A good amount of time to get someone over or to bury someone or to make the people go from, hey, we want to see this guy to, I don't really want to see this guy. I think the fans, they were into it. Those of them that could see the match. But with the lighting of that match, I can imagine once you got past maybe the first few rows, you probably couldn't see anything. Even looking at the Jumbotrons they have up top, I don't think you could have seen anything. It makes you wonder, what the fuck were they thinking, the fans sitting there looking at this shit? How were they feeling? You wait all this time for Bray Wyatt in this feud he's been in for about 2 months now, 2.5, and he finally has a match, and this is the match you get. So after the match, right, Bray Wyatt does some weird transformation in the corner. He's hunched over in the corner for a little bit. He comes up with a mask. For my Dragon Ball Z fans, this is his second form. New mask. It looked like a gas mask without the eye parts in it and without the mouth part. So LA Knight's fighting him off. They walk up backstage, and then you can tell this is obviously set up. They've got the Firefly or whatever the fuck Bray Wyatt symbols everywhere. LA Knight fights up onto a case or whatever. He's whacking Bray Wyatt with the kendo stick. Wyatt's not selling anything because he's a monster. Oh my goodness. So he's climbing up, getting LA Knight. He eventually gets LA Knight. I believe he hits whatever move on LA Knight on the case. And then up top, who is it but Uncle Howdy? Oh my God. Uncle Howdy gives LA Knight the elbow drop from wherever he falls from, feet up in the sky. And if you look at it, play it back in slow motion, even with the camera angle we got for it, you can see the motherfucker missed. You can see LA Knight start to turn to his left side. I don't want to seem like I know everything, but usually if someone's going to turn into the impact they're taking, it's probably because the person coming towards them is going to miss him. And when you want to protect your guy, literally the only way you can protect him is to get under him, to cushion some of that blow. It's professional wrestling. It ain't ballet. So the fucker misses. And then they shoot back up to where Howdy Man jumped from, and it's the puppets in life-size form. They have now become people. This, I don't know. At the end of the match, I couldn't tell you what I had just seen, but I can certainly tell you two things about it. I didn't like it, and it has no place in professional wrestling. The Bray Wyatt thing is stupid, and now, on one of their major pay-per-views, he went out and laid an egg. Stop with the spooky shit. The little Undertaker segment on Raw and the little moment, that was cute. Aww. But it's over. Leave that shit alone. Undertaker was the last person to do all this spooky shit well. And even towards the end, it started to get a little in with the cinematic matches. But it was the Undertaker. And we want to remember him how we knew him, right? Fuck Bray Wyatt. We don't want to remember him as we knew him, because we knew him as a lot of things. And he keep telling us he coming back as something different. And he's always the same. It ain't worth it. It ain't working. Sorry for LA Knight that he had to go through this. I hope this feud is over. I hope LA Knight can get back to big business with top stars and get in a title picture where he should be. Speaking of title pictures, in this whole Wyatt foolishness fuckery, Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss. Since Alexa Bliss has came back, they have not put her in a position to where I should care about Alexa Bliss. Don't get me wrong, Alexa Bliss is a talented woman on that roster. Multiple-time women's champion, Raw and SmackDown. So in this match, I'm not going to lie, it was a solid match. Bianca is getting a lot better, and Alexa, she hasn't lost a step in the ring. Once again, I started this saying they haven't put Alexa in a position for me to care about her, which isn't wrong, in my opinion, but I won't slight her and say she's lost a step in the ring. I don't think she has. I think she's still good, and this match furthered that, I think. It was a solid match between the two of them. Bianca came out on top, and I like what they're doing with her, and I like what she's doing with herself. She's constantly getting better. In every match she has since getting the belt back, she's been getting better and better and better. There's going to come a point where, if we're not already there, we're going to have to start talking about Bianca as one of the best women in the business right now. Since coming to the main roster a couple years ago, and now her growth has been insane. I don't think, as far as the women's talent, we've seen someone pick up the business, or even from the time they get to the main roster to their, I'd say, second title run, growth has been insane. And then, like I said, Alexa to get in there and chop it up with her and do the right thing, and they had a good match. Like I said, Bianca came out on top. The 1, 2, 3, what else can you say about Bianca? And shout out to Alexa. I hope they don't put her back with the Wyatt family, but we can only hope for good things, right? Speaking of hoping for good things, next was the Women's Rumble, and I was hoping for a Rhea Ripley win, and what did I get? A Rhea Ripley win. I thought I was going to get a Liv Morgan win. I was going to throw something at a wall. So Rhea Ripley, who does she face? Charlotte or Bianca? I'm going with Charlotte only because there's that story there. She's got to avenge the losses. She's got to get over that hump. And this is it. This is the time. The Women's Rumble, I'm not going to lie, though, around entrant number 15, I was like, who else is going to come out? That Women's Rumble showed me how deep WWE's women's roster actually is and how many women they don't really use at all. Honestly, like, damn, there's a lot of women. They just got signed over there just sitting, doing really nothing. But they're collecting a check. They're living well, I'm sure, living out their dream backstage. They're professional wrestlers. And you got a spot on the Rumble without having a match for the entire year of 2022 and now so far into 2023. So congratulations for that. After the Women's Rumble, we had what we were waiting for, the main event. Sami Zayn walked down to the ring with the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion of the world, Roman Reigns, also accompanied by his special counsel, the wise man, Paul Heyman, and they were facing Kevin Owens. And there were glimpses throughout the match of Sami Zayn not doing the right thing, and he kind of showed throughout the match he was not going to do the right thing. When that test Roman said was coming, he was going to fail. And let's fast forward to the end of the match. He did fail. He hit Roman in the back with a chair while Kevin was handcuffed to the ropes. Jey Uso torn up. Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa shocked. Jimmy Uso shocked. Jey Uso seemed torn. He didn't know what to do. A week ago I said I trusted Sami. And fast forward to now, he just laid my cousin out with a chair. Jimmy, after gaining his bearings, super kicked Sami, went into action. All right. Solo Sikoa did the same thing. Soon as Jimmy went into action, he was like, all right, bet. This is what we doing. This is what we doing. Beating the brakes off the old boy. Kevin Owens still attached to the ropes. Jay walks away. I didn't count for that. I didn't think that happened. So what are we going to get going forward? I'm thinking we're going to get Jay teaming up with Sami and KO. And then we're going to get Roman, Solo, and Jimmy. And then eventually down the line, I'm thinking we're going to get the Roman and Jay match. Part 3, would it be this time? And, yeah, just like how we saw the bloodline come together, we're going to see it kind of fall apart that same way. But damn, this story is good. Fans were into it the entire time. The oohs, the ahs, the cheers, the boos, the high and low moments in between. The fans were loving it. And that's what you want in professional wrestling. That's why Roman Reigns is at the top of his game right now. He's one of the best in the business. I said that in a previous episode. In a previous episode, I also said Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens with a little different presentation could be top guys. Look at the reactions they're getting being a part of this. Main event, Jey Uso. Look at the reactions he's getting. Everyone's playing their part to a T. It's not just all comedy and ha-ha. Everyone's being themselves. You turn it up a little bit. You place it into a storyline. You mix professional wrestling in there. And there you have sports entertainment. That's how you present professional wrestling as sports entertainment. What we're getting with this bloodline story. And that's what I kind of want to get across. Sports entertainment doesn't have to necessarily be Chris Jericho every week on AEW. That's not sports entertainment. That's shitty sports entertainment. Don't get me wrong, you have your professional wrestlers, the Daniel Bryans, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley. You have your sports entertainers, the Kenny Omegas, the Young Bucks, the Jungle Boy, Ricochet, the guys who are more video game-esque. Sports entertainment is best when professional wrestlers know how to get all their shit over. And that's what we have here with Roman Reigns. That's what we have here with Kevin Owens. That's what we have here with Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa. That's what we have here with Sami Zayn. A+ work all around from everyone involved. Jaryn DSB, you already know it's me. This was the business decision, fresh off of Royal Rumble. Tell me how you guys feel. How do you guys feel about the Rumble? Let me know in the comment section. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all later. It's the Business Decision. We out.